Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, and today I have another Pickstar unboxing. It seems like they're just shelling out a new one like every so often, and my wallet can't keep up. So I have the Hashirama one. So this is going to be my first Hashirama one. I know like Hex has done one, and Pickstar's actually doing a different one, but just like a smaller version. But I have the Max series one. I try to only collect those just because I'm trying to save money on the other things that they're doing. But he looked to be pretty neat. I have seen some pictures and some videos of it, so I'm excited to open them up. If you guys haven't noticed, they are doing the whole Hokage line. So Tobirama just got announced, or wasn't announced, but just got shown in the Wonder Festival, just not painted. So it looks pretty cool. I will definitely picking that up. Madara got shown, Sasori. So like those two look pretty sweet. I kind of pre-ordered Madara. I haven't done Sasori, but I will eventually. But they did come out pretty sweet. They just aren't painted. So there's a few other ones supposed to be coming out. The Toby's supposed to be coming out that I should hopefully be getting at the end of the year. So, but the Hashirama one is it's a pretty big statue. I'm doing this by myself, so hopefully the unboxing and everything doesn't seem so bad. Usually I just have my brother's help, but I am going to be doing it by myself. And hopefully you guys enjoy it. Really enjoy unboxing these Pixar statues and showing you guys how they look. Hopefully eventually I can show you guys the display, and you guys will be able to see how awesome that they look together. But I'm really looking forward to opening this up. All right, starting off with the base and the body, don't let it fool you. It's actually pretty heavy. It isn't as stable as I thought it was going to, so just be careful that it might tip over. But just starting off with the body, it has awesome texture. I love how it looks. As you guys can see that the arm right here, I made sure nothing was like broken or anything like that or dusty. So you guys can see a lot of the texture that's there. It has a lot of cool wooden brown on it. I just overall like it that it gets close to, I think, the wooden feel that you can get obviously with it. So overall this is a cool piece for the. All right, so now it is the other arm with the wooden piece. So again, it has cool texture. See a lot of the brown, the mixture, that's really sweet, that you can see right there. I love the brown and green, and then the wood pieces that have like it's broken off. So I think that's really cool that they're able to do. You guys see some cracks in there. It is actually pretty hard, so you just put it there. And I'm not showing you guys, it's just very hard to do it by yourself. But you guys can see how the arm actually looks together. I think that looks awesome that there's a right on top and then the arm in the bottom left. So they did an amazing job. So next thing is going to be the tail on the back of the statue. And then there's, again, I love the texture of it. There's like some cracks in there still. So it looks really nice that you can see the brown and the green. And then it's really hard to put it by myself. So like there's the metal rod, so you guys can see it goes right back there. And then there is the dragon with the long body. As you guys can see that the yellow eyes are awesome to look at, and it was very hard to put together, but as you guys can see it's a lot taller because of it, but it does look nice that it is on top of the body or behind the body, right? And it definitely looks fantastic. Then we're going to add a little bit of just effects on the body itself, just a little wooden pieces. There isn't as much as I thought there was going to, which is really nice. Those are the ones that I like, and that is it. And then here's the face. It looks awesome. I love the teeth that they're just sticking out. Again, the yellow eyes look good, and then just those little spiky hair. And there's a effect for the lights too. So I think that's pretty cool. And then it is going to be a little difficult just trying to get the light and the metal rod to go in, but I do eventually get it. It definitely isn't my strong suit of trying to put them right in right away, but overall it does look good, as you guys can tell. Something that Pickstar does a fantastic job. And then there is Hashirama. There is the scrapes and scraps, and then his scroll that they are able to put in. It looks very nice and big, actually, surprisingly. These are the shoulder pads, basically, that they're going to be putting on his body, that I like that they're like still flowing. And then they were going to put the actual, like, for his pants, I guess, or what is armor for his other bottom. So as you guys can see, it goes right in. It was pretty difficult, but it goes right in. And the two arms that I will be showing you guys, there are, again, Pickstar has some really small arms that they do, just because they're 1/6, and then it goes right in. Very easy to put together. And then here they have two faces. The one when Hashirama is screaming, and then there's another one that I like the most that has him with like this his markings and stuff like that. So you guys can see there's one with the face, not bad. Again, I just like this one a lot better that I'm going to use, just because I love the markings on his face, and they're able to at least make one, even though I like the screaming part that they have. And then overall, as you guys can see, that is the full body that they have for the Hashirama piece from Pickstar. So I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm glad that they're able to do the First Hokage. Okay, so I definitely recommend not opening it by yourself. If you guys have a relative, brother, sister, help you out, I recommend that. If you don't have a brother, sister, if you're by yourself, I recommend getting a friend. If you guys don't have a friend, get your parents. And if you don't have your parents, please do not buy this. Actually, buy it. I'm just giving you guys a hard time, but it's really heavy. There's multiple times that I was worried that this was gonna like move over. So like the first time when I was putting his left arm, it seemed like it wasn't going to like go in. I had to like forcefully like put it in, like hold both sides. So it's some scary stuff, especially with this stuff being so expensive, and you guys being able to see that it really is pretty heavy. But there's like a lot of like top like weight on here. So like it really is it's something that you got to do by with other people, so not by yourself. But overall, this statue looks awesome. I love the texture on this. I think Pickstar does a really great job on texture. It does feel like more wooden, obviously, but like it has that type of texture that like you can feel rugged, and I like that. So something again that you guys were seeing earlier, that the eyes do light up. A lot of times I don't use the light up feature, just because there's not a lot of outlets where you can put your statues in. So I probably won't ever really use it that much, just because it really isn't anything that like I specifically want to like see. But it's cool to have, right? So if you guys like only have this as your piece or one of them that lights up, then I definitely recommend getting this and just putting the light. So I'm actually going to take this off so I can like rotate it so you guys can see it. Okay, so now that it's gone, so now it rotates. When I was trying to do it earlier, it wasn't moving, so I thought it was like too heavy, but then like I saw that the cord was like just in its way, so it wasn't going to do it. But again, the dragon, the wooden dragon, it looks awesome. It is going to be something that you're going to need some extra space for. I'm gonna actually be right back just to show you guys, and I'm sorry if this is in my face, to show you guys like the depth and everything like that for it, just because you guys definitely need some space to be able to get this to fit. Okay, so the dimensions for this is about 30, maybe just a little under 30 inches from the very bottom to the top. And then I would say another 30 from the depth in the back. Obviously it changes a little bit just because I don't think I'm getting like the full grasp of everything, but I'd probably say maybe a little over 30 feet, or 30 inches, sorry, not 30 feet, that'd be so big. But if you guys are trying to find a place to put this, like I said, it's going to be very difficult when it's like 30 inches tall, 30 inches in depth. So, and then I guess, it's just 30 all over around, because it's similar to the side, just because the dragon type face, it's like makes it like a lot more wider too. So if you guys need space, it's going to be very difficult. But overall, this is good. I love the wood, obviously, because that's his ability of just being able to move the wood, and I like it. Again, like I said, I like the Hashirama. It's 1/6, so I have like back and forth of which one is a lot better. But Pickstar's going to be doing 1/6. And then the base and all the side effects are a little bit bigger, which is fine with me. I'm not too picky about it. There's some statues that I love the 1/4, but I think the Pickstar ones with like the added effects and everything like that go well. So, and they get a close up on the dragon. I know we looked at it, but I love the nose always, like just definitely is very unique, and it really is such a special statue. So again, I plan on getting all the other Pixar Max series ones. So if you guys like want to watch it, definitely subscribe. You guys can see them. The Toby one's supposed to be coming out, but I give this like an 8 out of 10. I think there's still different things that they could have done. Again, maybe like put this in the back. See, look at this. It's pretty heavy, so watch out. There is more things that you can put, I think, to help out, but I was doing this by myself. But maybe put him in the back, put Hashirama like in the front. Doing that. I like when pieces have like their center, like the main characters like in the center, instead of like on the side and stuff. I'm trying to remember, like the Kakuzu is in the middle, everything else is in the back. I like that. So I think that could have been better. Maybe a little bit more stuff to them, but overall, like I said, 8 out of 10 is still pretty good. Pixar just feels like it doesn't miss too often, and I'm very excited to have this in my collection. And then adding all the other Hashiras, holy crap. I'm literally thinking of Demon Slayer since I just watched the movie not too long ago. But all the Hokages, having them in the line and just have them displayed. So I honestly don't know how I'm going to do this, just because there's just a lot of statues that I'm collecting. But hopefully you'll see one day that they are displayed and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm working on it, and you guys should hopefully see it very, very soon. So, but thank you guys for watching. Until next time.